Today, we're going 60 meters underground, exploring an ancient city carved into rock. Built without blueprints, without a master plan, by people who needed to disappear. So they went deeper and dug out an entire underground world. Passages with no end in sight, decisions made turn by turn. The moment you can't see what's ahead, the instinct is to quit. But some people decide the destination is inevitable and keep going deeper. Let's see what all that digging got them. The plan today is honestly not to have much of a plan. We're gonna go see an underground city, and then after that, maybe ask for a few recommendations here or there, see what signs we see on the road. We don't know, but excited to see where the day takes us. We had just one thing on the list for the day: go underground. Everything else was wide open. The reality of a travel lifestyle is that it's not all glamour. Yesterday we went out for a great adventure. We woke up early, went to see the balloons, then did a ton of exploration. Got back at the house at around 3 p.m. But I had a lot of work to do. I ended up getting on calls. I was working till the late hours of the night. From the time I was like, I can't possibly do any more, I had to force myself to do 2 hours more. When I first started, I had a lot less freedom. I'm super grateful now to be able to have the freedom to go on these amazing adventures. But behind the scenes, there's a lot of work that went into this over the years, and there's a lot of work still going on. Once you get just a little bit of a taste of freedom, you're gone in that direction forever. Looks like there's a market here. Markets tell you more about a place than any landmark could. They show you how a society actually works. For the locals, this is day-to-day life. They sell these raw sunflower seeds, but then they have the machine to roast them. It looks like an old-style coffee roaster that I saw in Colombia. You don't find places like this on a map. You find them by wandering. Across this little bridge is where all the vegetables and fruits are. Fresh organic yogurt. Ooh. Straight from the source. They make it in the little clay pots. Going into the underground city. 20,000 people carved a life down here, not by choice, by necessity. Oh, look at some of the tunnels and passages here are super thin. Phrygians hiding from invaders, Christians hiding from empires. 2,000 years of the same solution: go deeper underground. And at every turn, there are all these different options. It's hard to decide where to go. Greeks and Armenians were still hiding down here in 1923. Another 5-10 meters down that way. We're walking in pure darkness. Down we go. Every tunnel looks identical from the entrance. The only way to know where it leads is to commit and walk it. Wow, you really start to feel the pressure in your ears down this far. We've come down quite a ways now.
Ay, ya me cansé. Estamos muy abajo, ¿cierto?
Yeah, I think more than 60 meters. I think this is the furthest down we can come. 60 meters down, can't see what's ahead, but you're further than most people ever go. Your eyes are adjusting to the sudden daylight. It's time to eat. It's cold outside. There are these snow-capped mountains up ahead. We're totally content. We're just gonna drive around and explore, check out the valley, and then see where that leads us. The rest of the day, we just followed signs. Grand Canyon, cave houses, towns we couldn't pronounce. None of it was planned. That's what happens when you stop optimizing. You start discovering. This is the sign that I saw, so let's go check out what's down here. It's cold. Warm up with a little Turkish coffee. Driving through there, you see into the houses, a cave, a rock house with a door on the front. Every little town you go through here has its own unique charm, its own unique style. We're going back a completely different way. Always take the scenic route. This is Red Valley. It's one of the best places in Cappadocia to view the sunset. We're going to try to find the best perspective, the best viewpoint that we can. That's semi-private. I've been on enough random road trips to have learned that the worse the roads, the better the views. I think we found a pretty good spot. It wasn't easy to get down here, but here we are. We've arrived. We've got a front row seat. Sunset in the sky. Red Valley right in front of us. A week of exploration and something shifted. My mind won't stop making connections. I think about all the work it took to get here, the years of building, the uncertainty. This is what it was for. Not a finish line, this state, a better way of thinking. And maybe that's how anything worth building gets built. Just a direction and the willingness to keep going. Those underground builders started with just a problem and a direction. We all do. There's never a clear blueprint. Our first vision is just a guess, the best we can do with what we know. For the few who see it through, what they build looks nothing like what they planned. You can only see this with hindsight. You'll have breakthroughs, setbacks, even times when you're going backwards, but you keep the vision alive. And as you keep pushing forward, turn by turn, passage by passage, it becomes progressively clearer. What would you go after if you decided it was inevitable? Here's a hint at what's next.